All right, guys. I'm gonna shoot a little video here. This farm is the video that I call the lease farm, new lease farm. It is in one of the videos from last summer. The weeds on it was 90%, didn't hardly have any fescue or really any grass whatsoever to speak of on it. I went in the springtime and I kind of ripped it with a disc, seeded a bunch of fescue and annual rye and little winter wheat. Put some winter wheat in there in the springtime too. And corn, I had an old sack of corn that I threw in the mix. None of it come up. Sunflowers, none of it come up hardly, other than where I fed hay at. But this area here, I'm going to flip the camera around real quick. This is the area that I gave them with the electric fencing. Oh, that needs to come off right there. It has a little creek. It's pretty much year round. I mean, we've had 100-degree water and it's still got water in this creek, so that's a great watering spot for the cows. They really chewed up a lot of this brush and they've knocked it down pretty good. This is the area that they've been on. I mean, this is not good stuff. This is a lot of weeds. You'll see what I'm talking about here in just a second. But they've been on this for about 2 weeks now, this section where these shade trees are, and they've wallered them out and they've got their shade dug in. They've pooped and peed a lot on it. They've got it, I mean, the grass that's in here, they got it wallered out, and they've ate pretty much everything that they want, that they're gonna eat. If I left them on here for another week, they'd really eat it down to nothing. I don't really want to do that because, I mean, they have left quite a bit. So at any rate, I moved the electric fence and I gave them about another, I would say probably 75 to 80 foot by 400 foot section. Not super intensively, but I gave them a little bit more of it just so they can start doing what they did to this part on the rest of it, rotating them closer to the front of the field. The reason I gave them the very back first and ran an alleyway, I'll show you that in this video. The reason I gave them this very back was for that creek in the shade, because there's no trees on the front side of this place. I usually graze front to back, but we're going back to front, I guess, now. See this tree limb? There was grass around it. I couldn't even see that tree limb when they was in here. Some weeds and stuff. They did a hell of a job. I will give them that. So, but this is the section that they're getting ready to go into. This was where the line was. I took my lawnmower mowed these stripes so I could put my electric fence up. And I split this into 5 different sections, but here's the, that's from driving down here and checking on them. But this is what that back there looked like, right in here. So, I mean, they did one heck of a job on it. That's driving tracks right there. You can see the driving tracks. But a lot of Lespedeza in here, Sericea Lespedeza. Just, I mean, it's thick as shit in here. There's really nothing to eat. But by God, the cows are doing their work. And they're eating what they got to. If you look over here on the Lespedeza, back where they were, I mean, they did a pretty good job of it. Yeah, see, their grazing line is right here. I mean, if you look in here, there's really not a lot of Lespedeza left in here. So they're eating it, which is really crazy. Cows don't like Sericea Lespedeza, but they are eating it because they have to. So now all these cows they got calves on them and they're nursing them right now. And I know that's hard, running them hard in the winter time or in the summertime in the heat with crappy forage, but we're in a drought here in Southwest Missouri and I really didn't have no choice. So we're going to do what we have to do to get through this drought. And we're going to run all this Lespedeza through these cows and see how we end up here in another 2 months, which these cows will be out of here in about a month. About 3 weeks, they should be out of here. But it's promising to see that they are at least eating the Lespedeza. So, I believe that's Queen Anne's lace right there, I think. A little bit of that in here. But, all right, the next part of the video, I'll show you the alleyway, and I'm gonna turn them into the section. All right, here's the alleyway. You can see how dry they really ruined everything in this alleyway. It's drier than a popcorn fart, but they've got the alleyway all the way back up to that barn because I got a water tank there in case I don't want that creek water. So looked like it was the wild, wild west when they was coming up this alleyway. I wish I would have got a video of it, of how dry it is. So, all right, well, I'm gonna go let them out of that pen real quick. We're gonna see them run down this alleyway, hopefully. All right. You can see the dust trail of them coming back down the alleyway. Hey, baby! These cows are hot, tired of crappy grass, but they're doing they're earning it, that's for sure. I mean, really, we've had maybe 2 or 3/10 of an inch of rain in the last month and a half, maybe. You're seeing a lot of classified ads of people selling their herds out. I'm trying not to do that. Yep. They know there ain't a lot of great grass to be offered here at this farm. So they're kind of dragging. You can see that dust storm they're causing. Yeah. But over time, hopefully we can get some better grass here. You know, just a little bit at a time, day by day, month by month, year by year. Yep. They're realizing it now. That black one is anyway. Yep. Yeah, they're realizing it now. I mean, this is a big day for them. They've seen same place for 2 weeks. No new territory. Getting a little more grass, big for them. This calf here thinks there's a fence still there. He don't understand. He knows there used to be a shocker there. So, I mean, I'm 6 foot tall. This Lespedeza comes up to my chest. Not a lot of thistles this year, though. Thistles is a lot less. Matter of fact, I don't hardly see any thistles out there. So, what I'll do to the sections after they get over them, once I get the cows finished here and they're done and I'm moving them out, I'll take a brush hog or a sickle mower and I'll mow down all of these little sticks just to make it have a little cleaner, plus like this little rose bush, multiple rose bush, it needs to be cut. But I mean, pretty much that's all it'll be, just quickly running over it and just knocking all that down. Because it makes the field look better, I think, if you do that. So, but yeah, that's I think a July 12th or July 13th today. Cattle move here in southwest Missouri with almost no rain. So don't spray your Lespedeza, you know. You could have went in here and sprayed all this, but these cows are depending on it. As the Lespedeza moves out, we'll get better grass in here, but work with what you got. Don't spend money on spray, because this 8 acres here saved my ass this year in a drought. Thanks for watching, guys.